What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and I would like to say good morning because it is before. I can't even get my words out correctly because it's not even 6 a.m. Central Standard Time yet. It is 5:41 a.m. Central Standard Time as I put together this video, but we have to put together a video. We have to get all sorts of content available up for you throughout the Blogging the Boys universe because it is official. Ezekiel Elliott is returning to the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. I said it is official. Word breaking just a moment ago from NFL Network's Tom Pelissero, as you can see on your screen right there. The first tweet 10 minutes ago from real time reunion. Three-time Pro Bowl running back Zeke Elliott agreed to terms with the Cowboys pending physical, sources telling me and Rap Sheet. With Tony Pollard gone and Elliott coming off of a strong finish to his lone season in New England, it's time to feed Zeke again in Dallas. He added some context to this that I think is very important if you read the top tweet here, and I'll zoom in just a bit. The wheels, let me make sure you can see this properly. There we go. The wheels were in motion late last week for Zeke's return to the Cowboys, who reflected that by not drafting a running back once Zeke passes a physical, which should happen today being Monday, April the 29th. The franchise's third all-time leading rusher officially back. All right, so I don't want to be super negative here, but I don't see this. And what bothers me about the and this being a good idea, what bothers me about the report from NFL Network's Tom Pelissero is that he makes it sound like, and this is me, reading into that a bit, he makes it sound like the Cowboys avoided drafting a running back based on the idea of Zeke Elliott returning. I don't think that bringing Zeke back is a wise idea. I understand that there are some of you. I understand that there are a lot of you who think that bringing Zeke back is a fine idea. I'm not going to tell you how to fan. If it makes you happy, if it tugs at your sports heart, if it makes you feel some level of nostalgia to see Zeke Elliott back in a Dallas Cowboys uniform, whether that's in number 21 or number 15, enjoy it. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do. Like I said, I don't see how this is a logical move. But what I will say is even if you are excited to see Zeke back in the Cowboys uniform, if it is true, if it is accurate, and I'm just making sure that nothing else happens on Twitter while I'm putting this video together, because like I said, it is very early. If it is true that the Cowboys somewhat, even partly, base their strategy throughout the NFL draft on this, if the Cowboys did not draft a running back because they had in the back of their mind the notion that they would bring Zeke back as this reality, that is not a great process in my mind. If the board had not fallen their way, if things had just gone in a way to where the Cowboys ultimately had no choice, their hands were tied, they, couldn't find the proper value, and then you want to bring Zeke back, fine. But this makes it seem like, especially the fact that this broke before 6 a.m. on Monday following the draft, this makes it sound like this had been determined long ago. We've seen and heard the writing on the wall, obviously, if you've been paying attention to any level of Dallas Cowboys coverage. I mean, Zeke was a focal point in their pre-draft press conference, throughout their draft press conferences. This, to me, and this is just, the way my nose is picking up this scent, it seems like the Cowboys, when this offseason began, wanted to make this happen. They specifically did not get into free agency relative to the running back position, despite knowing that it was a rather shy class at that position in the NFL draft. They obviously did not draft anybody for reasons that they've said. They wanted Maurice Liufau that badly and didn't want to chance it, and took him at the end of the third round, and obviously didn't have a fourth-round pick. It seems like, and I'm not trying to accuse them of anything, it seems like they wanted this to be the case from the jump. And again, consider that this news was announced to take hold, to take narrative, to take front and center every major sports talk show, whether it's on television, on the radio, on podcasts, whatever the case may be, on the Monday morning following the draft. If it really was just this ho-hum sort of thing, why would it have to happen so immediately and so specifically and so uniquely? There's one more thing I did want to share with you. Let me put it on the screen right here. It is early, so excuse me. This is Zeke Elliott's career production. Shout out to our friends at StatHit and Pro Football Reference. Here's 2023. All right, now Zeke Elliott, there's no question about it. Early in his career, don't even have it on the screen here. That's my bad. Here we go. This is Zeke Elliott's career, as you can see, 2016 all the way through 2023. And there's no question at the very beginning of things, Zeke, a monster. Again, and that's why a lot of you are probably going to be happy to see him returning to the team. But if you look at 2023, played in 17 games for the New England Patriots, had 184 carries, had 3 rushing touchdowns. I know that he had 12 in his final season in Dallas. He had 184 yards, 3.8 yards per carry. His yards per carry has gone down 3 straight years in a row. It's no secret that ever since he got the extension in 2019, that his production completely and totally and significantly changed. But more specifically, over the course of the last 3 years, yes, he got to 1,000 yards in the first 17-game season in 2021. Didn't get there in 2022, but did have the 12 touchdowns. Again, maybe your argument is that he's a great goal line back, whatever the case may be. Hunter Lipke's also a great goal line back, but I digress. 3.5 yards per carry, 3 touchdowns last year with the New England Patriots. I mean, you can be excited all you want, but you don't have to lie to anybody, and you don't have to tell us that, he had this strong finish. In fact, let's pull up his finish last year or his game log, with the New England Patriots. Give me 1 second here, and I'm actually going to put this one on the screen for you. Like I said, it is early. Here we go. This is Zeke Elliott's 2023 season with the Patriots. So didn't have 100 yards in a single game. All right. And if you want to talk about his finish from December 3rd on, the game I'm highlighting here against the Chargers, he had at least double-digit carries every game from that point on. 17 for 52. 22 for 68, 11 for 25, 12 for 27, 14 for 39, 13 for 54. Didn't hit 4 yards a carry, but one single time throughout this, 6-game stretch. You can tell me that he finished strong. And yes, all of his, he had some rushing touchdowns in this particular stretch as well. Obviously, 2 of them, or 2 receiving touchdowns, and 1 rushing touchdown. There we go. And so it was productive in that sense, but this was hardly, some crazy run of production that Zeke Elliott went on towards the end of the season. So, I don't get it, but the Cowboys, like I said, seemed hell-bent on this happening for a very, very, very long time. Ezekiel Elliott officially returning to the Dallas Cowboys for the 2024 season. So happy Monday. Good morning to you. We will see what the rest of the day ultimately brings. Thank you so much to those of you who are new subscribers here to the Blog on the Boys YouTube channel. We have officially become the most subscribed to individual team channel across all of SB Nation. That is a mantle and a crown that we wear very, very, very proudly here at Blog on the Boys. So please make sure to subscribe. Please make sure to like the video, and please make sure to get some coffee because it is extraordinarily early. My name is RJ Ochoa. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Threads at RJ Ochoa. You can comment down below. I'll do my best to get to those also. For now, I bid you adieu. Have a great Monday. Have a great start to your week. We'll, of course, have some videos throughout the week as well. And Zeke Elliott is back. Thanks so much for hanging out.